Hello, Taurus. We are doing a reading for January and the whole of, well, what we're going to take a look at is the December energy going into January. We're going to take a look at the month of January, and then we're going to look towards the rest of the year. Sort of a what do we have to look forward to kind of energy. This is for Taurus. This is, we're looking for some signifier cards to start it off, and I'm pulling those from the Shaman's Oracle deck. So what do we need to have for a signifier card? Spiritual narcolepsy. It does sort of feel that way. It feels like, and Fool's Embrace is the other one, which is transmuting pain. So there's something that you've been going through for the last year that has not been the easiest to deal with at all. And what it's saying is, because your focus has been on your physical situation, you have been unable to move yourself forward with your spiritual journey. So we're going to take a look at that. We're doing spiritual, physical, and emotional or mental, however you want to look at that, state for the beginning, the month of January, and for the rest of the year. So we're using the Rider-Waite deck for that. Just want to make a note. Half the time I do these readings and people say, oh, that was what, and I'll think, I have no idea what I told you, because I get so deep into it, and so I'm like running off a different cognizant level. So sometimes I don't always know, and I have to go back and take a look at it. I need to know. All right. This is for Taurus. Yeah, I definitely feel like this may have been a really, really hard year for you as far as being unsure of what was truly happening in your life. It does feel like there's some sort of a lack of control that has been leading up to this. And you're just hoping for a better place. I see it here. I think you're gonna get a better place. Okay. So, when we're dealing with the spiritual side of this, as I said, you got spiritual narcolepsy. And that's not to say that you haven't. We're all sort of going through this awakening, and I really hate sort of that general term because it makes me feel like a Diet Coke commercial from the 70s somehow. But what I'm showing is there's an opportunity to understand more that is going to be coming up as we head into January. Part of that I feel like is because it's just sort of this release of, thank goodness we made it through that. Let's move on to something else. And I feel like you're aware and you're ready and you're wanting more understanding, more of an investment in yourself spiritually. We have the Hierophant. You know, what it's telling you is a lot of, you know, that knowledge is available, that it is it's also telling you that you have a lot more that you haven't tapped into, that a lot of this is in you already, but the focus has been here and it needs to be here. And it's going to be coming fast and furious throughout 2022. Did I say two? Yeah, 2022. I do definitely see it, and I see more of a balance in your life. There's definitely, when we look at emotionally, you've been on sort of a I don't know if it's a physical thing or if it's there's been some hectic is the word I'm being told. It sort of tap into that here. Going to too many different ways. You're being pulled too many different ways going into this. That's your previous year. It has definitely left you worn down, may have even left you ill. It does feel like there's this real low vibe to you. And energetically and physically. So perhaps you need to boost, there feels like you need to take care of yourself. Like you need to, not just spiritually, because I know that's a big part of this, but it feels like you need to take care of yourself physically and emotionally as well. That you're worn down a little bit, so you need to take care of it to help build that back up. This is sort of an investment in yourself. I mean, this is sort of a this card gets pegged as being sort of a what's the word I'm looking for? Someone who's self-involved, someone who is only worried about themselves, but really it's sort of this, you've been investing your resources in a lot of other people, and now's the time to pull it back to you, right? You have that opportunity to invest that energy into yourself. It's being given when you go through January. And I would look at it as January as a way to set yourself up into moving to the rest of the year. I know, I'm not a resolutions person. I am a goal person, but I am not a resolutions person because I think somehow resolutions are easier to break. But I think when you set a goal and you look at it reasonably, you're going to be able to achieve that. I mean, obviously, you've got, and there's a certain level of being honest with yourself. Brutally honest, I might add, is what I'm being told, about the thing that's been wearing you down. It's saying there's a time for truth, and this is it. So it's asking you to use that. Don't look at what you want it to be. Look at what it actually is what I'm understanding. And, the divine feminine, that investment in yourself, I'm seeing that in the new year. I will say, going into January is that time. And take precautions for yourself as far as, don't give that energy out to just anybody, right? It definitely feels like you need to reserve some of that for you. And it's not selfish to do that. It really isn't. I think we get, especially moms, if there's any moms out there, you sort of are raised to believe that your whole life needs to be focused around your children and other people, taking care of other people, and ultimately you end up getting really sick yourself. What do we need to know? We're going to clarify. Get 4 or 5 of Pentacles. That's interesting. All in the same row. That to me says you're seeking help and you're going to find it in January. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. There's a lot of money involved in here. And ironically, what came up was the 5 of Pentacles. I'd show it to you, but it's down there, so we're not going to go look for that. Came up with all Pentacles. So now, Pentacles isn't just money. Resources are, and this is in the physical realm. So we are talking about physical, tangible things that you need to look at. Whether it is seeking help, whether it is, I keep hearing make a plan. So definitely it's saying to invest in that to move forward. It's you know, this is going to be spiritually, you're going to get there. This is still not the biggest focus for you. I think you can't necessarily, some people move through that journey very fast. Some people move at their own pace, and you're moving at your own pace. And there's nothing wrong with that. There are people who are never going to reach the stage where they are cognizant of what the spiritual journey is about. And I always wonder about that, but that's another video. It is saying to me right now, I mean, and this video is getting a little long, I apologize. It is saying to me that you need to invest in your resources here. And the opportunity to set those, you got the same cards. It's definitely about, you need to take care of yourself. And if you don't, I think you're going to. I think you're going to take care of yourself. The choice is yours, but I think that you're going to take care of yourself. You're going to make that decision to do that. And you're going to start putting your investment, instead of in other people's baskets, you're putting your eggs in your own basket. There's an analogy you didn't expect today, I'm sure. All right. I hope this helps. Yeah, this is quite a reading. Definitely Taurus energy in here. I feel like there's something else I'm supposed to say. Something about family. Like you can't take care of your family unless you take care of yourself. There you go. All right. Hope you're all doing well. Sending blessings from Maine. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.